10 items that every beginner golfer should have in their bag and on their person at all times. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Roll it! It's okay, I think. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. Second of all, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button before you leave. On this channel, I bring you guys golf related content every single day, hopefully to help you raise your game, generally to help you lower that handicap, but mainly just to get you enjoying golf loads more. In today's video, this is another video in the series of the beginner golfer. How are we doing?
Fine, thank you.
Fresh off a 280 yard drive on the last hole, not quite a 280 yard drive on this hole, but that brings me to thing number one that every beginner golfer needs in their golf bag. And I think I've got one in here actually somewhere. Especially, here we are. Thing number one, a coloured tee peg. Why do you think that might be? Looking at the tee pegs we've been using.
Oh, it won't go as far in ground.
It won't go as far in the ground, so you had that ball teed up really, really high, and it came out the top of the club a little bit, so you didn't get the distance. Whereas if we use something like that initially, especially for a beginner or a high handicap or someone who just wants that consistency, that's just an easy way of saying, well, I know how high the ball is going to be teed every time. Obviously we have an orange one there, they do them in white, they do them in pink, they do them in red, so you just kind of find out what colour tee peg you want to use, and from there just gives you a bit more consistency.
Oh, right.
There you go, put that in your pocket, son.
Sound.
Well out. Stay there. Okay, so thing number two that is absolutely vital that every beginner needs.
What's pointing this then?
A Sharpie marker. So imagine if I'm playing with two golf balls, two tailor-made golf balls here,
yep,
and they're both tailor-made too. So I've hit one,
yep,
and lost it, so throw it away. And then I've hit another one and lost it, throw it away. How do I define which one's which? Sharpie marker, we draw a marking on, so you might draw a dot on, you might draw your initials on.
Yep.
So I'm going to let you draw on what you want on one of them.
Oh.
No obscenities, please.
Nope.
It's a family channel.
Little smiley face.
Little smiley face. So that is now your golf ball. So when you're on the first tee playing a competition, you'll say, guys, I've got a tailor-made 2 with a smiley face on there. That's my golf ball, marked up.
Excellent.
Thing number 2. So guys, just if you wonder where we are and what we are doing, we're here at Aphrodite Hills, and where with golf mates travel, and this is the beginner challenge. So this is the beginner's road to Dubai. Can Foxy, in a matter of months, go from never having touched a golf club, never played golf, to breaking 100 at a golf course in Dubai? We're undecided on the course yet, but we think we know which one it's going to be. How do you feel like the week's gone so far?
Good start to my career, I like it.
Good start to my career, love it. Love it. What about thing number 3? What do you think it is? I'll give you a clue. We might be losing the odd golf ball. Thing number 3, that is absolutely vital for all beginners to have in their bag: cheap golf balls. These things cost £2.50. We got 18 of them. I'm not going to lie, there's some absolute rubbish in there. There's not a lot of good in there, but do you care?
Couldn't give a monkeys.
Couldn't care less at this moment in time. And also guys, while we're here, we are going to do a little bit of content regarding cheap equipment, expensive equipment, especially in the golf ball world. Do you think a beginner would tell a difference between a premium golf ball and a total budget cheap golf ball? I'm not sure that it would. I think you're just kind of happy with something that's round. What we're using at the moment, what's in there?
Top Flight XL.
Top Flight XL. It's got a few markings on it, but that might be because of us. But yeah, Top Flight XL, why not?
Yeah.
Have you marked it up?
Yeah.
How do we know it's yours? We've got another. Are you sponsored by Top Flight? There's another one there, look. That's two Top Flights. So that is thing number 3, cheap golf balls. And plenty of them. Is that going to be your thing?
Yep.
The smiling assassin?
Yep. See? Always smiling.
Right then mate, 180 yards. Working on that little bit of a weight transfer, which is always good to see. Well, we've got a 6 iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, downwind, so I think if you catch one, the way you're hitting on the range, again I'm going to put some of the good shots up here now with the shot tracer, because they were absolutely awesome. It's just taking that driving range mentality onto the golf course, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pick a target, make a swing and go for it. But before we get started, because we're waiting for the guys up on the green, thing number 4. I think you might have it in your pocket. What's in that back pocket? Golfers know what's in there.
Ooh.
That is a scorecard. Always have a scorecard with you, then when you get your handicap, you know exactly where your shots come, you know exactly how long the holes are, and then obviously as well you can jot your scores down. You can write down not only your scores, but you can write down your stats, how many putts have you had, how many fairways have you missed, how many bunkers have you not got up and down from, and that way you can work out your weaknesses and turn them into what?
Positives.
Strengths. Like it. Okay, let's go. Alright, so this is up there. Mr. Beginner's sending in a Mizuno MP20 HMB 6 iron, and there's a lot of sand short there. We've not done bunkers yet. Great strikes, just gone left, but we've marked the ball, so that's okay. So we know that we're looking for the ball with the smiley face on. Just while you're there, thing number 5, can you just write the scores down for us for the last few holes? So what do you need?
A pencil or a pen. Hello.
Don't be that guy who doesn't have a pencil. There's nothing more frustrating. There you go, that's yours to keep, sir.
Oh, thank you.
There's nothing more frustrating than when you're playing golf with someone, they haven't got a pencil, they haven't got T-pegs, they're just not really organised. So don't be that guy. Make sure that you have everything you need. Then you can start making your stats, you can start keeping your scores, and you can move on from there.
That were it, wasn't it?
I think that were about it, mate. Yeah, not bad that. Not a bad start for your first ever round of golf. Very good. And I'm here. No, I'm not, because I was over there. But we'll have a go. 160 downwind. I'm going to send in a little 8 iron. And hopefully leave a pitch mark. There's a clue for you. That's another lesson for you. If you hear a 4 shout, cover. I'm alright, we've just heard a 4 shout. He's never been on a golf course before. I do that, and he's sat there going, what? Sorry, should have told you that. Right, so we found it. It's actually in a nice little clearing there for you, so that's fine. Just check it's got a smiley face on it, because that's how we know now, isn't it, that it's your ball? Yep. Mr. Smiley Face. Oh, generally what you wouldn't do is pick it up, so you'd just kind of like have a look down, and
oh, is that not allowed?
You might just be improving your lie a little bit, so it's like you'd get down and be like, yeah, I can see the smiley face there, no problem, rather than picking it up and then, yeah. But anyway, so we've not got long in, we've probably got 100 and something yards, so just a nice swing of the pitching wedge does it, I think. I think we're out though, that's fine. Right mate, so we've found another good lie, which is always a positive. We've found the smiley face ball. Let's get it up on that green, let's leave a couple of pitch marks, then we'll move on to thing number 6. Good effort. I'll tell you what, he's played an absolute dream there. Great shot.
Ding.
So we've finally got up here. Thing number 6. Mate, what's that on your line? Has my ball left a bit of a... Can you just repair that for us?
Eh?
Just because when you're playing golf, obviously we have pitch marks, and the thing to do would be repair it, so if it's like on your line or for other people.
How am I going to do that?
Have you not got a pitch mark repairer?
What's that? Oh.
There you go.
It's like a spoke.
So I'll show you how to do this actually. So I never thought on a YouTube channel I'd be doing an instruction on how to repair a pitch mark, but here we go. So I'm going in from the rear side. I'm going to flick the turf back up, just do that all around, so I'm starting to raise it back up and it's nice and flat, and from there you can see now the pitch mark all of a sudden isn't there, and rather than using the bottom of my foot, I'm just going to use the sole of the putter, tap it back down, and voila, nobody knows there was a pitch mark there. Excellent. There you go. And that's now yours, so you can have that.
Oh, thanks.
So make sure that you repair all your pitch marks when you start hitting all these greens. We're going to go straight on to thing number 7, mate. Can you just mark your ball for us?
Oh. I spent that penny.
Well, I'll tell you what, look at the pitch mark repair I've just given you. Is there a bit of a hole on it?
How'd you get it out?
So see, I'll tell you what we do.
Oh!
There you go. So now things 6 and 7 are intertwined. You've got a pitch marker repairer and a ball marker. 2 things that you need on the green at all times. There you go. So huge thanks to the guys at Abu Dhabi National for the little present for Mr. Fox there. That's all yours now, mate. That. There you go. Don't go spending that like you spent the last penny I gave you.
I'll try.
Now we have done a putting lesson, so you know all about marking the ball and marking it behind the ball and lining the ball up. So let's see if we can put that to play and hold this putt. See, the pace was perfect, just a little bit to the right, and that's where you start to see that actually, yeah, there is quite a big slope there, so you might kind of have a wander up and check that out when you get more into it, and just give you a little bit more of an idea.
Right.
I've lost my marker. No, I haven't got one.
I'd like to borrow one.
It's 50 cents.
Ah.
There's a song there somewhere, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
I've done the same as you, I've underread it. So you see, interestingly now, Foxy, here as well, it's late on in the day. The greens are superb here at Aphrodite Hills, but it's very late and we've got a few kind of little spike marks and foot marks and things.
Yeah.
Now in the past you wouldn't be able to repair those, you just have to make do. Unless it was a pitch mark up until last year, you had to just play it as it is. Now if there is something on your line like a big shoe mark or something like that, just with it being late in the day, you can now go and tap it down either with your pitch mark repair or just with your putter.
Oh.
So there you go, you learn something new every day. I'll give you that, pick it up. Right pal, well done. Short par 4 next, so I mean it's up to you, you can, there you go. I suppose you could hit this kind of bladed long iron, or we might, I don't know, we brought a hybrid haven't we, so we might use that. We'll see. Depends what you feel comfortable with. Right mate, so fairly short par 4. We don't need the driver because there's a really big bunker right up at your driver distance, so I mean, would you fancy going with that?
Ah, we'll give it a go.
I'll tell you what mate, thing number 8 that every beginner should have, a hybrid. So much easier to hit than a long iron, it's frightening. Not quite a 5 wood, it's a little bit shorter so it's easy to use, and you absolutely nailed that on the range a couple of times as well. So if we can get you hitting this off the tee in your first round of golf, may I add, I think it'll be a really kind of strong club for you. No, you see, this is where with the castle tee system you might use the red castle tee.
Yep.
Orange one would be a bit high. Yes! Awesome shot. Well done. Can I borrow your tee?
Yeah.
Thanks. Take that. So guys, that is thing number 8 of 10 vital things that every beginner golfer needs in their bag or on their person. How did you find that?
Not bad, alright.
It got up in the air, didn't it? So
yeah.
I think with a potential kind of long iron, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to launch. So I do think that'll help you out a lot. And when you do have your club fit in, because we are getting a full bag fit ready for Dubai, I think a hybrid will definitely be something that we sneak in there just to help out with these kind of 200-yard shots more than anything. Nice cap that.
Like it.
A long way in, didn't quite catch that long iron, should have had a hybrid. Oh mate, you got my glove. So that's thing number 9. Thing number 9 of vital things that every beginner golfer, well every golfer should have in their bag is a glove. Don't be that guy who gets up to his shot, spends ages checking the wind, checking the distance, getting the golf club and then get someone else to bring you the glove. Thank you very much Mr. Fox. Thing number 9. Glove. Do you know, out of interest, comment below guys, I'm going to tell you at the end of this video, but do you know why golfers wear gloves? On the left hand for a right-handed golfer, and on the right hand for a left-handed golfer. If you do know, comment below, or wait till the end and I'll tell you, then comment below, you could do that as well, whichever. Tell you what mate, love it when a plan comes together. 197 yards left in, we're short of that bunker off the tee which we planned for, and you get to hit thing number 8 again, the hybrid.
Well, try to hit anyway.
Nice.
Oh, into the rough, but
that's okay though. Nice finishing position again. As you can tell, the sun is getting a bit lower, it is getting late, we're all getting a little bit thirsty and a little bit hungry, and that brings me on to thing number 10. Every golfer, not just beginner golfer, needs enough food and drink for where they are going and how long they're going for. We've had an absolute nightmare. It's been 30 degrees all day. My mouth feels as dry as some of the stone paving that we've just driven on. Got no water. I don't think we've got any food in the bag either. We've had an absolute nightmare, mate, haven't we?
Not prepared, are we?
Not prepared. And I think that's something which a lot of golfers don't necessarily... What's that I've just spied there? Aphrodite Hills, you people are absolutely brilliant, but I can't believe I didn't look in there at the start when I was really, really thirsty.
Oh.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. They are 10 things, not 5, but I'm holding the camera with the other hand, 10 things that every golfer needs, or every beginner golfer needs, in their golf bag or on their person. Massive thank you to Foxy, our new beginner golfer. Thank you to everyone at Aphrodite Hills for having us. And huge thank you to the guys at Golf Mates Travel for getting us out here. Hugely appreciate it. Small matter to resolve. Why do we wear a golf glove on left hand for right-handed, right hand for left-handed? Because your right hand, if you are right-handed, should be the stronger hand because you use it daily, and the glove just helps you get the same amount of grip pressure. I think that's why, anyway, that's why I got told. Gets you the same amount of grip pressure as your stronger hand, so it equals it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Leave us a like if you enjoyed that content. Make sure you catch up on all the rest of our beginner series, The Beginner's Road to Dubai. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow.